Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones made an effort to lead the prequel trilogy onto a much better path after Episode 1, and it succeeded, so let's check out this movie as part of our Star Wars movie review marathon in preparation for Star Wars Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker. Half of it's an action mystery solving movie, while the other half is a cringe romance. Perhaps it was cool watching them try to figure out everything from one question to the next, but as far as the romance part, the dialogue and acting makes it too uncomfortable and awkward. You get to hear Across the Stars 500 times at least, but something off about the music in this one is how it was used. Tracks you thought represented one thing started playing for another, and it just comes across as odd and confusing. But the music is still, of course, really good. John Williams could never let us down. So this movie seems to focus on Obi-Wan the most, and he's a Jedi Knight that does cool Force things, I suppose. Anakin's path is shaping here with a lot of crucial stuff to his story. That's one thing I like about this movie, how all of the foreshadowing is done much better than it was in the first movie, and they definitely foreshadow a lot. Jango Fett was cool, Count Dooku was somewhat less cool, and there are several entertaining scenes such as the Zam Wesell chase, the fight on Kamino, the Jedi Arena, and Yoda fighting Count Dooku. Also, Anakin finding his mother in the droid factory scene was engaging. There are still a lot of boring scenes like Phantom Menace had, but they at least still hold value. Maybe what was the worst part about this movie was how they went all in with the CGI, and considering it was in its early days, that has this not age well at all. You really start to miss the practical effects when everything becomes computer generated. But other than that, the story folds out nicely, though there may be a few kind of overdone plot points. It almost all aimed to make the movie seem cooler than it was, such as some of the scenes I mentioned as what I liked. Overall, this movie nicely set itself as the middle of setting up all of what is inevitable to go down to set up the original trilogy. Respect goes to it for that, and I generally do really like this movie. You can also tell that it worked on improving what was bad from The Phantom Menace, such as giving Jar Jar Binks a minimal amount of lines. Well, come to think of it, making Jar Jar senator while Padme was away was the stupidest thing possible, and Jar Jar essentially screwed everyone over by voting Palpatine for Chancellor as his first and only action while in charge. But other than that, yes, it was good. Alright, so that all being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next movie review from Star Wars that is all in preparation for Episode 9, a big movie review marathon, just like we did for the MCU, and except this time, hopefully, we will make it on time. Hopefully. Thanks. Bye.